Hi, this is Glenn Greenidge and Tom Pope, and we are now investigating or follow up some questions around the flooding that's been going on. What questions do you have in mind, Tom?
Well, one big question I have in mind is how can we spoke last week about the difference between an area in Queens of condos and a park. The park was better preserved because of the landfill, the devoting certain area for crab life that would act as a hard concrete to preserve the land, as opposed to the condo section, where none of that happened, and we have a lot of land erosion. So one question might be, um, do you in the audience know of a college in your area where you can get a local geologist or scientist involved in putting pressure on some local leaders?
Yeah, that's a great question. We also want to ask the question, how do we get more out of FEMA? There's been reports that in the Queens area, FEMA came out but didn't do any inspections of the homes. And so we've got to put pressure on our local elected officials, our state senators, actually U.S. sorry, my U.S. senators, and of course our congressmen for that area.
Um, you in the audience may think, wow, that's too big. How can I do this? But actually, phone your local area leaders. Maybe start with the House of Representatives. Who's your representative? Call your state senator's office, your federal senator's office. Um, have them put pressure on FEMA. That way, maybe you can get some type of response. How would you like to get active in that area?
Yes, and I would add also the governor. Reach out to the governor as well. The other question I have is, how do we impact these landfills? Like, really, you know, and what is it going to take to get the light on the subject so that some funds can be allocated towards the preservation of the landfills and the you know the grass areas and the things that help to prevent land erosion.
That might even lead to having a local environmental group stage demonstrations. We have seen an effectiveness of demonstrations where, for example, people lie on the ground as though they've been hurt by a bullet to protest guns. How about having the environmental group do something to show what can be done with landfills or with um, preserving some of the area in your wherever you live? Can you get involved with a local environmental group is a question.
Very good. Anything else, Tom?
Um, let's see, we have environmental groups, we have, um, who else can you think of? Let us know. Give us your opinion.
Thank you.